percentage of health in a short time frame, he can then just stay right next to him, which is huge for the skill shots. Proxen, though, found Dardoch.
Peekaboo, the rotation from Pyrian, maybe on time. Dardoch dashes back. Was it just enough HP to save him? Proxen go! Oh, he gets taken down. Phoenix with the reaction as well.
And that is exactly what you want to see if you were team, which leads more damage. Plus, he refreshes double buffs, so here he goes mid lane. Oh, don't stand next to that wall.
Oh, he's going to have the dangle. He gets the angle on end of the line. A little more damage here. The smoke screen's going to slow him down. Dardoch already used a flash over towards the Raptor pit.
He's a pretty
and he
damagey
can still go
man.
for Proxen. Seraph has to come in. He already teleported in. Level 4, and that's not going to be good to get him a kill this early. What chaos to start this game off. Dardoch felt like he had such a lead, but Proxen came back immediately.
Yeah, that's playing with a lot. The gank just failed so horribly. They were hoping to get the Tahm Kench slow, and Seraph just zoomed away with Storm Raider Surge, so they weren't really anticipating that working out. And now it's actually Elise who's up there with the gank.
All right, they kind of stacked the crowd control there. Flash out, Grey Health activated at the last moment. Lorlo's going to have Dardoch in just a second. May not be enough. It does not blind Proxen. He gets the last kill off.
Yeah, they basically did so much damage they killed him twice because they bursted him.
That is the way it has to
go. His Grey Health matchup. It's because there was some time missing in lane.
You cannot have my ward.
Hmm?
Here comes Proxen.
Yeah, he can eat him.
Oh, he's going to eat you up, son.
But he's got a friend.
Where's he going? She throws him right into the wall. Here comes Proxen now. Seraph is going to be ready for this one. If they can get one more Rune Prison down, this is going to be Lorlo. Can they kill him twice once again? Grey Health's going to be popped. Oh, it actually executed. He didn't have time. Or it just wasn't up. They have used it previously, the cooldown. Sure, he'll be like, maybe not so much.
Yeah, it's all about how aggressive they want to be.
Oh,
Seraph wants to be pretty aggressive.
Remember,
the dragon is burned, though.
This is 16 minutes. That's not a home-guarded rise. Burns off the black shield. Flashes for the Rune Prison. That is going to be a dead mat overall. So it pays off for Seraph. He picks himself up another one. 3-0-1.
Right.
And it's going to be Pyrian hugging him on the backside. Lorlo slowly.
He's got to be super careful.
He does. He went down very fast last time. They can bump him up here, and if they crowd control him, he doesn't get Grey Health. Now they're trying to get out of this situation. Collateral damage already came in from Dardoch, and they are starting to take down Liquid. That's going to be a catch. Dardoch's out. Matt gets locked up, and Matt just went down. He comes back, but the rest of the team is falling, and there's nothing right now Liquid can do. Phoenix with an exact cleanse there to keep himself alive. They use just about everything to get out.
Where did this Tip team come from? Bells down, but because it was a 20-minute Baron, Tip had to be very respectful of a fight in the Baron pit since they had already taken a fair bit of damage. You always take that damage when it's an early Baron, but now since it's 20 minutes, they got Home Guard Rise coming in with gates.
Here comes Seraph. Oh, he's on the Phoenix. Lorlo eats him up, but you know where that guy is going to go, so Phoenix has to flash. He had that from last fight, but he doesn't have the cleanse. Everybody has
big turnaround.
Mashed way too close. That is a mistake for Impulse. Pyrian has to get away now. The Chomp is so close, and the Chain of Corruptions has to come out for one. Abyssal Voyance goes up. He has a solo top lane. Tahm Kench, he will be able to get this kill. He licked Pyrian. He gets him down. Nice job, and now Liquid gets a fight to get themselves back in.
The hitbox on that tongue from Lorlo in that fight, it was like 2 feet.
Needs to be very careful now. Items on the side of Team Liquid are definitely putting the fights in the AD's favor.
Oh, that's another bind.
One binding.
Oh.
Whoa, Matt! Whoa, Matt! He gets deleted. Was not expecting that to happen. Remember, Seraph is 5-1-5. He was 4-1-5. There's the initiation from Gate. Unbreakable Will's not even on yet. These guys are huge coming into this fight. They have Team Liquid running for the hills, and Impulse just dictates that one. They knew they couldn't fight with Matt down, and
well, just because you land the binding doesn't mean he's no longer Rise. You have to be careful. He can cast his spells. Seraph rips him apart, and this will lead to a Team Impulse push mid.
Only
nice
hold. He'll be able to get the Triumphant Roar heals from Gate. Seraph out, threw his ult on there to be a nuisance, but they get out with a nice fight. And
not to mention the extra gold he's gotten from the Frost Queen's claim. So Phoenix is definitely turned on in this Lux game, and that just adds to the power of this Baroned up siege. Tip would have to go right now.
Matt walks right over the fog of ward. They had a ward behind them. It really didn't help the forward push. That's going to be Seraph down immediately. That's the one binding they were looking for. The Chain of Corruption goes back for defense. And that, again, leaves Liquid with a little bit of pressure relieved. They still realize they have to leave the situation. 20 seconds on to Dragon. And that's going to start getting a lot bigger as you mount those dragons. It's going to be the second one for either team who gets
by Dardoch on the side of the fight. And a better play by Team Liquid because that time they used their damage from outside of Rise's damage range. But Tip going for this Dragon. I don't think they have the power to stop it. Seraph wants to TP in.
Gate took half health before he threw that ult on. Here comes the TP. It's going to be a lockdown. Lorlo actually gets the spell shield. That's no Brew Prison. That ruins Sarah's combination. That ruins Impulse's fight. And now they keep going. Hyperion almost gets the lick to stick, and the Abyssal Voyage is now going to be to the bot lane. Dardoch over the wall. Can he get the dash in time? It's the flash and dash and the goodbye for Pyrion. What a play from Liquid again. They flipped the switch.
Face full of graves right at the end of that fight, and Team Liquid have taken full control of this game. Phoenix is doing so much damage in these team fights, and they are positioning around the main damage source from Team Impulse. We mentioned Team Impulse didn't have a strong tank line, and because they are focusing Seraph so adequately, that might be the game.
That might be the game. Another sub 30 if they got it in 15 seconds. Mash getting Piglet. He's like, focus me. Come this way. Don't worry about the Nexus. One last hit. The flash in. They secure the kill, but now they've lost Matt. He's gone down. The laser eviscerates the side of Impulse. Phoenix picks up a few more, and Liquid continue to persevere, continue to be a resilient team, but so do Impulse. More spawns coming up. Pyrion in 2 seconds now. I don't think he's got enough, though. What a barn burner of a match. 30 minutes in, the Nexus has taken the last few licks of damage. Seriously. But they may just end up trading each other's is what it will look like in the end. And also a dive here. There's a ping for Moon far behind the turret. And they're hitting the waves more than they're actually looking for damage here.
Nice tornado knockup. Yellowstar started this a little bit low, and everyone has moved up, including the Poppy. 5-man!
There's the Glacial Fissure on the Moon. He's going to try to go right. Gets the flash out of Yellowstar. Doublelift has gotten killed. And that's going to be another one onto Yellowstar. Persistent Energy Esports comes up with the first 2 kills.
Yeah, Svenskeren has been splitting the map down to the bottom side, so Energy knew there wasn't much presence up, which will lead to a rotation here from TSM. TSM didn't take very much damage, but they're trying to set up a play. So is Energy, who is behind them.
That's on Scuttle. We're at 17 minutes here. There's no home guard to come in, but you do have the Zillion speed up, and they are going for Doublelift. This is going to be his second death of the game. If they can get him to go down, it looks like they pressure it just enough. You can see what their focus was. Make sure he's down. Don't even worry about anybody else.
That's the move speed right there. Impact came in from the backside, and GBM continued to track. Even though he didn't have his ultimate up, they knew they had the numbers advantage.
Right.
And this could be a very scary combo with an unstoppable Impact flying into fights.
I like that. Sounds like a skill we actually have.
Unstoppable Impact?
Unstoppable Impact. I know it's Force. I know it's Malphite. I understand we have one. Maybe we should just change the name. Looks like Energy not letting this wave go too far. They have eyes on the prize, and that's going to be mid-turret. It's also Bjergsen, though. They want the bag of chips on the side. Up, over, ping-pong, into the turret. Conquan living with a sliver of health. And I don't think they're going to get the turret, but they did get something out of it.
And someone with something like a Kill Ultimate or Zillion
Who do I
is
choose?
to have multiple people dying at the same time, which makes it really difficult to choose.
Wow.
TSM makes a nice jump to the Dragon there, but Energy is going to try and push up the mid lane. So TSM made it to the Dragon faster, and now it's all about whether they can make it mid in time, which I think they can.
It looks like it happened. The wave wasn't pushed. Energy was actually pulled into the fight just a little too fast.
Oh, they get the stun on double!
There, they're going in. Yellowstar is able to get in front. Hans are taking damage as well. Now they're back. Bjergsen, Doublelift, and Hans are trying to stay behind Svenskeren, stay healthy. But there's so much to go across that front line, and bombs that can just be thrown over the turret.
Yeah.
That zoning potential you were talking about coming in big.
That was very unexpected for Doublelift, I imagine, but he's unable to dodge the bomb skill shots, and it leads to a powerful...
Oh, that's going to be real bad. That's Bjergsen this time. Knocked up, ping-ponged once again. Moon is saved by the ultimate. They rewind time, and they are going to be able to take down the turret.
Double
Possibly
again!
another kill. Doublelift does get caught this time, and it is the end for him. 30 seconds on the clock for these death timers, and he is just stomping around the map right now.
Well, Doublelift has spent the last minute dead, and this is a chain of events that TSM just can't seem to recover from.
Said both of these teams kind of had the same idea in mind, and that's the siege. And right now they are going through everything. They have these goggles that don't even show turrets, and they're just diving and diving over and over again. They've gone through the batting order twice now.
Yeah. Almost just a back-to-back ace, just not full kills, about 7 kills in a push, one after the other, and this gives Energy a gargantuan lead. They just turned it.
Head to pull TSM and get a few of those spells out
Easy to pick.
over the wall. That's going to be Yellow Star and also Sven Skaren in a bad spot. Yellow Tech going on to Yellow Star, wasted calling on Unbreakable, but he might actually still get the kill. Flash forward and he gets the passive light, and it's going to be Haunter going down now. No, he gets a True Grit out of that light. And it looks like the team continues to kite on. This time they can follow up. Doublelift gets pushed up against the wall. Moon's going to try to get in for more crowd control, and he's actually already out of the ground and cannot provide it. They're just waltzing around. It's like they're not even worried about TSM's damage or how they're going to try to counter this fight. Oh, everybody's alive on the side of Energy, and they are looking to take down Sven Skaren to finish off this fight. He's got to speed up in just a second. Oh, that's enough.
Now 15 kills to 0.
Chaos.
TSM is getting overpowered by Energy's utility right now. They just can't quite take people down. Everyone's getting away with slivers of health. And still the game
Doublelift starts baking up some cupcakes here to try and protect the base. But they're just inviting for impact.
Yep.
They're just saying, okay, impact.
Actually,
Moon's gonna go in right onto Yellow Star, take him down. Glacier Fisher's out, but they're already past it. That's Doublelift and Yellow down. Sven Skaren is going to fall after the repel comes down. The auto attack of Conquan. Are they giving it to Impact? Who they giving it to? Takes him down with the chocolate bar. What other way would you want to go? It's going to be the inhibitor now, and I think they're looking at the Nexus.
Bannered minions, Baron, another quick kill on a Doublelift, who has now fallen 5 times in this game, and an 18 kill to 0 shutout statement game for Energy.